Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day watch along. Coming into it now. The running is coming because we are in the business end of the season officially, when all the results count more than anything during the season. These are the results that determine who wins the title, who comes top four, who goes down, who gets the European spots from Champions League, Europa League, Conference League even, and who just finishes mid-table really, amongst it all. Obviously, if anyone doesn't know, Manchester City have just finished in the last 15 odd minutes against Newcastle. Newcastle yet again, since they got to the League Cup final, since they qualified for it, have decided not to turn up for the rest of the season. And today was no different, especially the first half. Started off all right in terms of having more of the ball, but doing nothing with it. Foden scores, as Foden does it. At the edge, he had nowhere else really. They're just against Bournemouth. And then you've got second half, Newcastle go all out, make a few more subs. Brincho would have gone. It was all written for him to do it, but no, it wouldn't happen. And they scored a second, they win, and City won 2-0. So the gap has temporarily been closed between 5 to 2 points, but obviously Arsenal now play. And if we win today, which we should do, because it's Bournemouth, all due respect, and we're at home, the points will be back to 5. The gap will be back to 5, which is the main thing in one sense. We just got to keep winning, basically. That's all it's round time, is that we just got to keep doing our thing. Because even though we are in a title race, and even though Sky and BT and whoever else in the UK has rights to the Premier League to show games, don't want to show Arsenal games, even though we are in a title race. They want to show Man City all the time, but not Arsenal. Hey, yeah, we are doing our bit. We're playing most of the time between now and just after the international break. We are playing after City, so City have just got to keep plugging away and hoping, basically. And they've got a few tough fixtures coming up. They've got Liverpool. They've got a post in the next couple of weeks. They've got Chelsea, I believe. Even though Chelsea are crap, but you never know. They've got Wolves are fighting survival. Brentford are going for European spots themselves. So there's got to be points that they're going to drop. And we've just got to keep plugging away and doing our thing. And today, I expect no different today. In today's game, going to our game itself, as I say, we're at home to Bournemouth. And fully expecting a win, a comfortable win. And we thought Everton was comfortable, especially second half. This will be even more comfortable before half time, and that is saying something. Bournemouth are just, since Gary O'Neill's been put in charge of Bournemouth, basically, while he was temporarily in charge, they're doing well. They're around 10th or whatever. It's the second he got given the job full time, and Nunes came in. Straight back into the relegation scrap, straight back in the bottom three. And it looks like them and Southampton are all back down, basically. They both need a miracle, but realistically. But it is what it is. And I'll put the teams up anyway. Get the teams up on the screen. Well, the Arsenal team anyway. Don't give up Bournemouth. With all due respect. Famous last words now. We've got Ramsdale in goal. Tomiyasu is coming in place of Ben White. Personally, I think that these are the sort of games you can bring in your backups, like Tomiyasu, with all due respect, to get some game time, especially we've got a game on Thursday anyway, away to Lisbon. Get him some game time. So if he does well, get him in for Thursday as well. If not, Ben White's fresh anyway. Saliba, Gabriel, and Zinchenko make the back four up. And we've got Partey in, and Xhaka. Granit Xhaka has been dropped to the bench. Maybe this is I don't know if it's a tactical thing or whatever. I have no idea. But Odegaard now instead of being in front of the front four, he's now dropped into the pivot alongside Thomas Partey. And for some reason, whatever reason, Granit is on the bench. But I think this is more of a signal for Arteta that basically score as many goals as you can, get that goal difference closed down between us and City as close as possible, because it is going to come down. I'm not saying it will. It could come down to goal difference this title race. You never know. So obviously say other guys taking Xhaka's place in that pivot, and they've got Fabio Vieira starting again. I think this is a perfect game for him. Saka, Trossard, and Martinelli. We also see with Trossard and Martinelli recently in the last few games. They sort of, especially in the first half, they sort of interchange between who's up top. It's going to be Martinelli at the top by the looks of it at the start. Seeing how the game goes after 10, 15 minutes, if he's not getting much action or Trossard's not getting much, they'll switch and see how that goes, etc. Until they find a system that fits what they're trying to do, basically. And then on the bench, as I mentioned already, Granit Xhaka's on there. We've got Turner, obviously, Tierney, obviously Ben White, Xhaka Kilwa, Holding, Jorginho, Reece Nelson, and Smith Rowe. Can't do the Saka's. Oh, because Saka's actually starting. Yeah, not the most attacking options from the bench, but I'll take it. Bear with me one moment because people don't actually, I don't know. Sorry about that. I've got just comments who've got in the comments so far. We've got Ridgy in the chat. Yeah. It says, afternoon, how's it going? I'm good. I know you was at the game on Wednesday, wasn't you? Really? How was that? Obviously, you won. Obviously, you're happy about that. But yeah, not a bad day out for you, I suppose. We've got Hawk in the chat as well. How you doing, Hawk? Are you doing well? And then Ridgy comes back in with Vieira starting. Hope he gets on the score. So I think this is perfect. As I said, I think for Fabio Vieira, I think this is a perfect game for him in terms of not just getting on the score sheet as well, but also getting a few assists, getting involved in the attack, and just striking his stuff, basically showing his skills, so we say. But it's good. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how things play out on that side of things. But I think this is just a signal of intent from Mikel in the game that basically we've got the weaponry here, the arsenal, if you will, to put these teams to a sword, and we're at home. We're going to make it count. We've got European football next on Thursday, away in Lisbon. So I think certain changes sort of indicating he's not fully going all the eggs in one basket just yet. But we'll see. And as I say this as well, obviously I've got Sky Sports Soccer Saturday on as well. And they obviously took their preview in the game itself, but it's also giving coverage to Arsenal and what they're doing today. This is the first game ever in Premier League in general where British Sign Language is now obviously officially a national language, and we have now to make the fans that are deaf or partially deaf or whatever that are communicate by sound language, they can now watch the build-up on the big screens and they've got someone on the screen basically signing to them what's going on, what's being said and all that. And obviously also and Sky give us a nod on that, basically. Thanks, I had a lovely time indeed. Had to leave as soon as it was 4-0, as had a train to catch home. Yeah, that's the only problem with midweek ones, isn't it? Is that obviously, yeah. Midweek games are a pain because, as you say, you can't, it's not like you can wait around and wait for Holloway Road to open up or just go and get something to eat and wait for Holloway to open up. You've got, I mean, it's literally, you've got to get on the train ASAP to wherever you've got to go, because if you're using one line or whatever, you've still got to be out ASAP. There's no point making around because there's a very high chance you won't get to where you need to get. From my own experience itself, midweek games like Europa League or Cups, whatever, games over the years, especially in recent years, because for me it's A19 and Piccadilly line from one end to the other, basically, all but basically from near Heathrow all the way down to the Arsenal station or Royal, basically, depending on what one's open when I get there. When it comes to coming back and it's an evening kickoff, basically, me and my brother, are going, and we literally have to come out, no matter where we are sitting. Normally, most of the time this season has been in the North Bank. We come out, literally come out, go over the Kenfire Bridge, down the stairs, and literally just get, if we can't get in straight away, get in the queue for the Arsenal station ASAP, basically. Because the longer you leave it from the final whistle, I don't leave early, but the second whistle goes, we're basically we've got ourselves ready and we're off. Because otherwise you're in the queue for hours, not hours, but it feels like it. And the longer you're in the queue outside, going into the station itself, they're running the high risk of not catching that last train back, even on the one line that is. So it's even more important for the ones that have got Piccadilly or onto the Bakerloo or Northern Line, the Central Line, the National from King's Cross and all that. It's mad, but it is what it is. Going to the Conte Cup finals. Are you going? No, enjoy. Again, I hope you have a good day. Well, for that to happen, obviously, Jonas has to get his tactics right and get the team selection spot on, etc., etc. And then Hayes and Chelsea have a bad day, basically. We have to be on it, basically. We have to be on it and take our chances, unlike last week, and be defensively sound. But you never know. We could do that, and we might actually come out of it with a win. Touch wood. That'll get, because I'll be covering the final myself tomorrow. I'll be covering it here on the channel from quarter to 3 tomorrow afternoon. I'll be covering that here on the channel. So if you're not going to the game, you want to tune in and all that, see what happens. Do come and subscribe and turn on the notifications for that, because the stream's already up and running, ready for that. If Jonas and the girls do win tomorrow, that will relieve, for me, that will take a bit of pressure from me off of Jonas, because for me, I'm not a fan of him at the moment, put it that way. And I do take in consideration X, Y, and Z in terms of injuries to Beth and Viv and all that. But talking to Beth actually, her injury, because of basically just before she got her injury, she just obviously released her new book. And she was doing obviously a thing at the Emirates. I wasn't able to go to, because it's a ticket-only thing. They didn't say until the day itself. But there was another event in London, like a meet and greet, book signing, and Q&A sort of thing. Like sit down and she talks, say something, whatever. But obviously she got her injury, didn't she? In amongst of all that, in the build-up to it, she got her injury against United, and then obviously it had to be postponed. Which wasn't a problem and all that. Got the emails from the company saying we're looking to obviously rearrange it at a later date once she's got her fitness schedule up and she's on the road to recovery and all that. Which is, again, fair enough. I ain't got a problem with that. Yesterday afternoon, I get an email from the company saying it's been cancelled. You're getting your money back. Because I'm like, okay, thanks for letting me know. Thanks for giving me the money back. That causing a massive fuss, but it could have waited. You can't tell me they couldn't have waited until maybe the summer during the World Cup or something, or just before or something like that. But she wouldn't have been able to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? I know it's dragged on a bit because it's not her fault. It's not anyone's fault really. It's just what's happened. And just go, because it would have been nice to actually meet her in person, have obviously a photo, get a signed book from her and all that in person. But it is what it is. Leaving 10 minutes early can actually save you an hour's delay in the queue. Well, yeah, there's that. But as I say, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to me and my brother, especially this season, but the last year and a half, we've sort of clocked onto it. once it is injury time, we get ourselves we have ourselves all together. Depends on what time of year obviously it is. If it's winter, we have our coats and all. Everything we pick up programs, drinks, and everything. We're all ready. So when the whistle goes, obviously celebrate, applaud the players, thank you very much. But then literally seconds later, bump, twist, out, go. And we find we're only in the queue itself for about, I think now. Trying to think. We've only been in the queue about 20, 25 minutes just for the last year or so. And we've gone to games and coming out where we come from. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Literally, if you're coming with either, like you say 10 minutes later, you're literally like bumped in, you're out over in the station like that. Oh dear. Big up Mossett in the chat as well. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Yeah, the toss up. Well, I think it's Martinelli starting up top. I think Martinelli starting up top first. And I think they'll do what they've done against Everton and last weekend as well. And then there's a switch between Trossard and Martinelli. They'll switch from left to centre to left and all that malarkey. But also, just to let you guys know, because obviously it's a 3 o'clock kickoff, and I will be watching the stream myself. But I've also, as I said, I've got Sky Sport here in the UK, Sky Sports News Soccer Saturday on. So we'll be keeping an eye on all the other 3 o'clock games up and down the country as well, including a little Chelsea versus Leeds. A must win for Chelsea, as they say. Oh dear. A bit of caffeine, that might be up. 10 minutes start live goal rush. We should be watching together, eh? Oh dear. Oh dear. Cardiff won the derby, did they? 2-0. Oh, Blackburn beat Sheffield United. Yeah, okay. Oh, BX is in the chat as well. I'm working outdoors, so I'll be missing all the action. Well, if you keep your headphones in, keep us going in your pocket. We'll keep you updated, my friend. I've even got the cushions ready as well. Literally, I think that's between now and the end of the season. Every watch along now that we do, I'm bringing these down, or up in the other room as well. Either way, it's just going to become a habit. If it works today, it doesn't backfire and bring these down and all that. We're going to see a lot more of these bad boys between now and the end of the season, hopefully. Oh, what? So we're 11 minutes away from kickoff, by the way. Neto's in goal for Bournemouth. Adam Smith, Sensei, Stevens, Dominic Solanke, the usual suspect, basically. Philip Billing. Come on, you Wolves as well. Oh, of course, Wolves. Wolves at home to the Spuds, as I refer to them nowadays. The Spuds. And after their cup upset, it wasn't an upset, but the media being the media, calling an upset, it is what it is. They need Tottenham again. No Conte again today. Need to sort of turn up and get the result. Even though Newcastle did lose and didn't put no pressure on them, they still need to, because Liverpool could quite easily go out of nowhere. Which would be a bit of a pain in the arse and a bit of discredit to their league if Liverpool get top 4 now, considering they've been crap all season up to this point. But it is what it is. But yeah, as I say, keeping an eye on all the 3 o'clock kickoffs, even Brighton v West Ham as well. Is anyone else? Who else is playing today at 3 o'clock? I would look at my phone. My phone just died as well. Of course it has. Oh dear. Brighton v West Ham. Oh, Fabianski's been dropped. Is he injured? He's not on the bench, so he must have been dropped. I went to injured, sorry. Kepa's in goal. Wesley Fofana's back. Koulibaly. Someone I've never heard of. We've Loftus Cheek starting. Enzo Fernandez, Kovacic, Ben Chilwell, Sterling, Yao Felix, and Kai Havertz, and Mudryk. Is he even on the bench? I didn't even see if he was on the bench or not, Mudryk. Imagine spending £100 million on a player, whatever age, and not starting the guy. You'll start the 120. You're going to start the £120 million Enzo Fernandez, but not the £100 million player from the same window. Ridiculous. Oh dear. But if you're into the channel, do subscribe, do smash that like button, do share the content around on all your Twitters, Facebook pages, on Facebook in general, WhatsApp groups, whatever. The more you share, and the more and obviously the more likes we get, it helps the YouTube algorithm. They see that, they then vote within themselves, and then it brings more new faces in at the same time, not more new faces on a regular basis, and the channel grows even faster. We've got Russ in the chat as well. How you doing, Russ? Walk as well, going Arsenal. Russ, if you want to pop in at any point, let me know on here, because my phone just died, by the way. So let me know in the chat, and I'll send you a link on Twitter at any point. Even if it's at half time for the second half or whatever, just let me know, and I'll send you a link. Oh dear, because Liam's at the game again, because it's at home game. Liam goes to all the home games, obviously. He's a season ticket holder. Gary's doing his own thing on his channel, and plus he's at work as well, but he's doing his thing on his channel around 4 o'clock, I believe. Till 5:30, something like that. With Mr. Tom and all that. 3-0 is Hawks' prediction, by the way. Get your predictions, by the way. All of you guys, Ridley, Russ, BX, Moss as well. All you get your score predictions in, and who you think the stand-up player is going to be for us today. Also, there's a poll in the chat. I don't know if you noticed it yet. There's a poll in the chat. Slightly different to what we normally do in polls. Normal polls, it's normally who do you think is going to win today? Arsenal versus Arsenal, or the opposition, whatever, home or away wise. Today, it's a no mercy thing for me, and I've just put a simple poll of how many goals do you think Arsenal are going to score today? Between 1 and 3, or between 4 and 6? And going by a couple of comments already, it's going to be a lot of you are going to go for the first option by the looks of it. 2-0 says Ridley. Moss is going for 3-1 with Tross, Saka, Martinelli goals, and billing for them. I can't see Bournemouth scoring, to be honest. We're not Man City in that sense. No worries, Moss. Keep an eye out for you and all that. Mr. Bungles just messaged me with a site streaming the match. What a legend. Yeah, I've got to go back on Twitter and find the game, my friends. Well, not find the game, but I know where it's going to go, but it's just going to be a pain in the arse because I go back and forth every now and then between you here, one tab and the other, basically. From just before 3 EPL. There we go. No footage yet on that site. Okay, cool. Well, say site, it's a page, but anyway. Talking of Tom's in the chat. As soon as I mentioned Tom on Gary's channel later, Tom popped up. Oh, dear. How you doing, Tom? Are you playing today or tomorrow, Tom? Out of interest. Come on, Wolves. Let's go, Wolverhampton. Fraser Foster doesn't smile a lot, does he? Very angry man. We've left for Tottenham, so. Oh, dear. 3 p.m. kickoff. Who are you playing then? Playing Chelsea, that was it, Chelsea. Ugh. I literally just spoke about Chelsea Leeds literally like 10 minutes ago as well. My mind went blank. But as I say, I'm watching the Arsenal game obviously on here, and I've got Sky Sports Soccer Saturday on as well. So anything happens in the other 3 o'clock games as well, you'll be getting my reaction to that as well as it happens, if it happens. Brighton, West Ham have to win it, even though Brighton are flying it this season and where they are in the European spots as we speak. West Ham have to win. If West Ham, I don't know how David Moyes is still in the job this long into the season with how they've been performing this season in the league itself. But they have to win today. Or he's got. I've saying he's got to go every week since we've beaten Boxing Day, but he hasn't gone. But the longer it's gone now, well, after today, it's 12 games left, and you've got 12 games to save your season and stay up. Surely Sullivan's not going to risk keeping Moyes in and risking it. It all backfires. So as all the other players come out for the other games as well, Chelsea v Leeds, players are out. And here come our boys. Odegaard leading out the team at the Emirates with Ramsdale, Saliba, Tomiyasu, Gabriel, Partey, Trossard, Zinchenko, and Fabio Vieira and Saka. Let's go, Arsenal. Let's go. Come on. No messing about today. As I said, I think my poll gives it away, but I'm going for I'm in a no mercy mood today. They didn't turn up against Bournemouth last week. They scored a goal when they were 4-0 down, whatever. And now at home. We're at home now. We beat them 3-0 at their gaff near the start of the season. No mercy today. Get that goal difference between us and City within a goal or two of each other. At the very least, 5-6-0 today for me. I am going for no mercy killing today. And let's be honest, they're 19th in the league. We're top. We should be pumping these teams at home at least by 5 or more, by a minimum of 5 goals. Keep us in touch with the other games as the goals go in, please. I will be. As I said, I've got it all set up. I'm going to have the game up on my screen, but also anything happens on Soccer Saturday in terms of the other games as well. I'll be keeping you guys updated on that as well as it happens. Let's go, Arsenal. Let's go. It's mad, by the way. It is absolutely bizarre. So, watching someone else's stream earlier, doing fans. I can't remember. Either way, she was doing a watch along Galazzo. She's an Arsenal fan, by the way. Doing a watch along, biased, and a biased watch along for the Man City game earlier. And she's mentioned about the games and all that. In fact, when Arsenal in the title race, top of the league, flying. Yeah, Sky and BT are showing all Man City's games pretty much week in, week out. But apart from Man City and Villa, them 2 games aside, the other 4 games in between all that haven't been shown on TV. And our next game, Premier League game on TV, ain't until the 9th of April or whatever it is against Liverpool at the Emirates, Anfield, sorry. Which I think is an absolute piddle take. It's 3 o'clock. I'll get the scoreboard up anyway because it will be underway already, so do bear with. There we go. Get back to the comments. Matches on beIN Sports. Oh dear. Stefan, I'll even keep you updated with Ipswich as well. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're not even 30 seconds in and we're 1-0 down. Oh my God, I said 6-0 no mercy. We're losing. Fuck me. Mercy's even saying, not even 7 seconds in, and we're 7 seconds in and had a shot. 1-0. This is ridiculous. Here we go. Here comes the stress. I've been in a title race. We're going to fight away, aren't we? This is ridiculous. What a fucking start this has been. Fucking Philip Binning. Oh, and Moss said fucking Binning will score. I said no one will score. Why have we gifted him a goal so early? It's really fucking pissing me off now. Gifting him a goal. At home. Not even at their place, but at home. How can we get... How have we just gone, kick off, goal to them? Oh, EPL need to sort their fucking lives out. They're pissing me off now. Games are on. Can you show me the fucking games? This is something I hate about fucking living in the UK in one sense, because 3 o'clock games cannot watch unless you go through fucking other sources. It's ridiculous. Oh, it's really pissing me off now. Really not in the mood. Yeah. Yeah, yes. Josh, it could come in now, yeah. One of them days, is it? Going to be one of them days on it. I'm going to be really, really annoyed. The EPL fucking page just going to piss me off today. I can't even check my phone because my fucking phone's just died. Still no mercy. No mercy today. No mercy. Go for the kill. Kill the bastards. The show should be. We should go 1-0 down after fucking 2 seconds, no. Okay, thus have been a bit too over the top here, but yeah. Be right back, no problem. Come on, you gunners. Oh, don't. I'm really not in the mood, and people not sending me links is really pissing me off now. Oh, Crystal Palace have just scored against Aston Villa. 1-0 Palace at Aston Villa. The world's greatest goalkeeper has conceded a goal. And the EPL is really naffing me off. I'm going to check for offside about it. Well, Morrison said it was offside, so. Well, Zaha's got the ball in the net. I don't know if it's been checked up, but Zaha's been credited the goal by Sky. Seriously, why am I getting peeved off today with this stuff? They're so helpful, guys. I asked a group chat for a fucking link. They was going, oh, all it says he's good, but it's been closed down. No fucking shit. Otherwise, I would have fucking said he's goal. Saka's missed a sit up. Well, I can't even set the game up. I'm literally 6 minutes into the game. And the site I've been using for the last week and midweek, or I say site, the Twitter page, not showing the games now all of a sudden. Any games. I'm really getting naffed off. Oh, I'm really not in the mood for this today. Well, so I mean, if you can you send me a link on Twitter via DMs on Twitter, please? Because I'm really getting napped off now. Oh, goal's been taken off for Palace, so it's 0-0 again. Oh no, you can't do it. Oh, I'm getting left. I'm getting too annoyed because EPL. I swear to God, that's the one I was been on. It's been a pain in the arse and they're mental. EPLO. EPL TV or something. There we go. 7:25. Yeah, I can give or take a few seconds. Really getting irate. That's really pissed me off. But going 1-0 down so early as well. It's a bit extreme. Really has hacked me off a bit there. As I find it, it's down 3 of course. Oh, no. One of them days today, isn't it? Are they actually going to time wait in short goal kick? Arsenal need to wake that up. You literally gifted, you literally not only have gifted Bournemouth a goal, you've gifted them an advantage in terms of they can just. The initial plan would have been coming for nil, coming in for the draw, come and park the bus and get the draw. What you've done is effectively given them a chance to be 3 points if they just park the bus in the next fucking 8 odd minutes. Lily. Fuck's sake, why is everyone piss me off today? Lily. Oh my God, it's pathetic. Pick someone out in red and white. I've got to watch that again, have I? That same part again, yep. Oh, move, lads, move. It'll make it too easy for them to defend against. I swear, if it's now frozen, I'm going mental. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it freeze? I thought it was going to say, oh, mate, I waited 18 years to ask me in this position, and we're going to. We're gifting goals against shit teams that are struggling for survival. We gifted it to them. Isn't that just great? The stream I can no longer watch. Fantastic. Well, they're actually taking a piss. Sort your fucking life out. I've got a fucking massive thing on the screen. I can't watch the game. I now can't watch the game. Fantastic. There's a massive thing going. Subscribe to us. Or whatever. What's it? To watch the live stream, go to Telegram. And then join this thing. What's the fuck off? It's the same in all of them now, so we're buggered. It's not in the background, but it's literally the whole screen that's taken up now. EPL does not bother. Whoever's running EPL Kingdom today hasn't bothered today. Fuck's sake. We cannot bother against Bournemouth and give the voters back to City. Because a loss today will do that. A loss to Bournemouth today will give City back that advantage. Yeah, turn that down. Thank you very much. Not getting in trouble for that. Hopefully this one works now. I'm on 12 minutes and 10 seconds. I don't know. I'm way off. Oh, bloody, that's way off. Got fucking dogs hovering the stairs. Calm down. I need to calm down. Go away. No one's there to pounce on it. Oh, for God's sake. This stream's 2 minutes. If they kicked off dead on 3, I'm 2 minutes behind. If it's a minute, then I'm a minute behind. There's a minute past 3. This is what Tom has does say. 30. This is like the 13th to the end. 13th to the end. This is the bank. This is the banker. What are we doing? Even City wanted to go 4-0 up before they could see where to go. We went 7 seconds in. Let's make it hard for ourselves. So here you go. Until we score, that's what we're going about now. Especially if it comes back some bustles on the arse, we don't get the win today. We've got a penalty. Brighton got a penalty against West Ham. Alex. McAllister versus Abigail. Brighton score 1-0. West Ham own dead lumber. Yes, again. Surely this must. It's got to be it for. It's got to be it for David Moyes. Surely. Come on, come on. It's making it too easy to defend against. Don't care about Rotherham. Oh, yeah. Oh, my days. Oh, go away, Mike. Seriously. It's ridiculous. This is no. We gave him a goal. Literally 7 seconds in, we're giving them a goal. Kick off, and we give them a goal straight from the kick off. And we're so I don't know what it is about the Emirates, or it's the pressure or whatever. In the situation we're in at the moment, in the top of the league and in the title race, but we're starting off so slowly in these home games and so easy to defend against. Oh, dear. Corners, I don't get corners as well. Set piece wise, in the attacking sense are fucking woeful. We predict all Norwich are losing 1-0. There you go. Millwall winning 1-0 against Norwich at the Den. New Den, whatever they call it. So predictable. 9 times out of 10 we go short. All of a sudden, I don't know why we go short nowadays. Every other corner's up, we go short, like, boop, boop, like that. Occasionally we'll whip it in. It's like, but we whip it in. Bournemouth should be tuning up. So the matches up tuning on the counter. It was literally 3 versus 1 plus Ramsdale. They just went, yeah. No, it was not an after play. It's like, a lot of Bournemouth players down injured. What a surprise. It's 22 minutes into the game and they're time wasting already. I know that's okay. You just hack Odegaard, the captain, does a fraud because he was trying to get the game stopped anyway for your teammate. Fucking prick. And the ref just stands there. Does it? No indication of us going to give a booking, by the way. after the guy just literally went, yeah, I did it because my teammate's down, and I wanted to stop the play. The Smith first come on. So Odegaard's been taken off, by the sounds of it. So Odegaard's been injured. But the ref stands there, even though literally, yeah, and what? So you've deliberately done something. It's a deliberate foul. You've injured the player. Okay, you should be booked then. Fucking joke this is. Lily. Oh no, Smith Rose, come on. Why it's so far down this street? It's pissing me off now. BR checks round the box, sees foul, says no foul. Yep, sounds about right. Why does everyone come to life when I'm on lives? It's pissing me off. Right, this is better. Only a few seconds behind now. Yay. So what, did the other guys get taken off? I don't know what's going on now. All I heard is Smith Rose come on. And Paul Mercer's complaining because it's Smith Rose come on and Vieira's hardly ever playing. There's Smith. Who came on for him? Can someone actually help me out? Is it Odegaard that's gone off? No, Odegaard's on. Trossard maybe? Or Martinelli? Martinelli gone off. Oh, this is really pissing me off. I just want to watch the game. Fuck's sake. Oh, yeah, it's up and running now, Ron. Yeah. I'm so not in the mood for this today. Oh, for God's... Come here. Come on. Come here.
Seriously?
What? I'm trying to fucking do... Get in the stream. It cuts off every 30 seconds. Sadly not Mr. Bungle. Palace are 1-0 down now against Aston Villa. Joachim Anderson with the own goal. Rangers are winning 2-0. Take it. Who won off? Not your Trossard. Done this, I think on the Arsenal website. Oh, Trossard went off. Oh, God, that ain't good then. So Martin, I assume Martin is in the middle then. Smith Rowe's at the left. Gone short again. These corners are so predictable. So, because they're so slow when they do take the corner, it's so easy to defend against. God's sake. Literally go short, and it's literally they don't. It's not like they go short and put the ball in that way. They go short and hold on to the ball for 20 years, and ball has getting second. Okay, was a defender like this. Okay, I wouldn't mind if it's still 0-0, but I keep saying it. We gifted them a goal seconds into the game. And all they're doing now is sitting behind the ball, like you'd expect anyway. Even at 0-0, you'd expect them to do this. But you've potentially given them 3 points here the way you're playing. Imagine coming to the league leaders and going, not even trying, and you're winning. When I say not even trying, I mean offensively not even trying, and you're winning. Oh my fucking god! What was that? What was the point of that? Guys, Ipswich. Stefan, is it an update for you? 1-0 Ipswich. Connor Chaplin just scored. Again, I'll be back in chat soon, guys, at half time. Well, just as the whistle goes to half time before I have to go off and start a few things in the kitchen. Days. Come on. Why chip it? Hit it low.
He's mistimed it and he's hit his arm. It's definitely his arm. They go to VAR. They wait a minute. They don't give anything. So it's play on. Right at the top of his arm, isn't it?
So we should have. Hang on, this is bullshit. Should have had a penalty here. To see you now. There's a pen. How have they not given that? Oh, this is bullshit. Arsenal should have had a penalty. I've just seen it now. They've had the VAR on my end. And even Mercer's pissed. He's like, they made everyone wait and then gone, no, goal kick. How's that not a penalty? He's gone up. His arm's like that. It's hit him. It's hit here. No, continue. No handball. It's not. He headed it. He didn't touch his head. But no. The PGMOL, they know how to do their job. They're competent. They're not stupid. They don't have agendas. Even though Danny Simpson's now thrown referees and Mark Clattenburg under the bus this week from 2016. Just saying. And ironically, that involved an Arsenal game as well. I should have sent you off, but I want you to win this. In Arsenal v Leicester, the Emirates. Danny Simpson said that now. Completely thrown a referee under the bus. And we're now in 2023, and that's just happened. Brentford, another week happened. Come on, it's ridiculous now. You can't just put it down to incompetence or human error. Fucking joke. Oh, how much it does. He's done a fantastic job on the MLS. It's the MLS. They don't even fucking regard it as a top sport in America. It's not even their main sport. So of course, it's going to look amazing what he's done over there. He's come over. He made halfway through a season. He's come halfway through a season, taken over. It's worse. VAR's worse. Oh, but he sacked Watson, whatever his name is. 5 days too late. And it was mutual consent. Or mutually agreed that he would step down. No, it's a joke. It's an absolute farce. And the stream's now stopped. You can't give that as a pen. He's jumped up in the air. He hasn't headed the ball. It's hit his arm. It's a handball. I've seen them given. Not just this season either. It's a joke. But I mean, the funny thing is, Chris, You'll be called. That's Liverpool tomorrow. You're called for that. You'll be screaming face down for that. But when it doesn't affect you, no, I can't give it. But when it affects you, oh no, definitely a pen. What are they playing at? I ain't suffering fools. I call out the referees for what they are: corrupt, match fixing bastards, basically, allegedly, backed up by Danny Simpson. Oh dear! Imagine going on a podcast and going, "Oh yeah, there's a game. I don't know what game it is. I know what game it is. Arsenal v Leicester." He said, "I don't know what game it was." But Mark Clattenburg come up to me and said, "Yeah, I saw something off, but I want you lot to win the league and win this game." But no, there's no corruption, is there? There's no match fixing. Fucking, it's a joke. Absolute joke. Still a long way to go, mate. After today, mate, it's 12 games, so it's not a long way. It's not really a long way to go. And we should, if you're meant to be winning a title, you do not lose at home to Bournemouth. Lose this, and I think the title charge is over. Yeah, it seems that way. Out of interest, let's have a look at the older poll now. I have to change that at half time, I think, now. No, we're not. Did I say hi, chat? The 9 votes on that poll so far, I'm going to end it at half time. 89% of you guys went for between 1 and 3 goals, and then the 11% went between 4 and 6. Oh, 2-0 Ipswich. Broadhead. He's scored now. Ipswich. The fuck was that, Tommy? Oh, fucking hell. It 1-0 up and you're time wasted. Seriously. Oh, Stoke are beating Sunderland. Just, oh yeah. Luton has scored against Swansea. Carlton Morris. That's it, we're getting away to go. It's so easy. What is this? Scrapping away like this. Where's the common cool collective finishing and all that? What's what does that? This air hitting the book. They're not in the mood for this today.
Who's away, man? He's away. Places up far. Should have done better. There's another chance in this game for Bournemouth. Terrible ball. It comes to Spanky. First time ball to Spanky.
Why are we giving away so many fucking opportunities to him? 3-0 Ipswich. Well, were these Ipswich won today, Stefan? Comfortably. Of course it was around Harry Kane. You get granite on. At half time, even if it's still, if we are losing 1-0 at half time, or if we get a goal back, it's 1-0, need to get granite on. Take Fabio off, put Odegaard back in there. Don't get nothing against Fabio, it's just because of a cock up in the first 7 seconds of this game, what we've gone ho is it's not going to work. We need to get balance back again. So get Granit back, get Granit on, Fabio off, Odegaard in the further forward. He can't wait until like 10 minutes and 10, 50 minutes into the second half. He needs to do it. He needs to do that at half time. So we can just it's balanced, more balance to the team. That's not pen, is it? And as I say that, buffering. Yeah, buffering. I'm not in the mood for this. Gone again. No, 5 minutes this one was up for. Well, it's now or never. In terms of Ipswich, it's now or never season for them in terms of if you don't go up automatically this season. If you try and do it via players, you're fucked. In my opinion, you need to do it do it automatically. If you don't go up by the top 2 this season, you'll struggle next season again. In my opinion, anyway. Stefan also saying maybe you can change it around at half time. Shit, you little ball, we can't spend 45 minutes time wasting. Well, that's what they're doing. That's the annoying thing as well. Because they'll be doing it. They would have done it in 0-0 anyway. It's 0-0 at half time between Chelsea and Leeds as well, by the way. But they would have been doing this even at 0-0. But what's made it even? Rangers got their penalty as well, never 3-0 up. So Stefan will be happy. But what's making it even more frustrating for me is that seconds after kickoff, straight from the kickoff, and in seconds, we've gifted them a goal. So effectively, as it stands, gifted them 3 points. They've done nothing in the grand scheme of things of this first half. Goal aside for a moment here. Since then, it's really Arsenal. We're just doing nothing in the final third. We're lacking again. Yet again at home, we're lacking in the final third. Attacking the clock end. And it's just, but every opportunity they get to time waste, they're time wasting. Unless Trossard's injured, I don't see if Trossard was injured or not. So if he's injured, fair enough, take him off. Obviously. Other than that, I don't get why he took him off. Go away, Chris. Oh, dear. I'll be changing the poll before second half gets underway, by the way. This is a joke. Can't be losing. We cannot lose. When you're competing for a title, you cannot be losing at home to these sort of teams. So it's second half a bus. If you don't win today, City will going in will be like, well, hey, because eventually City will take over. And they will run away with it then. For fuck's sake. It's Bournemouth as well. Bournemouth. At least Man City last week, Man City conceded to Bournemouth, but at least they wait till they went 4-0 up to go, okay, we'll let you score. We went, no, we're going to make hard work of it. 7 seconds in, we'll give you the goal first 2 seconds in, and we'll try to get back in by that way. Just a tad. Not in the mood though. Considering these teams mid-table itself and may not even get Champions League football, but each to their own. Pardon me. I'm going to end this poll now and get a new poll up for the second half. And that one. Because I found a loophole. You struggle with Brexit ball. That's why we battered Brexit FC and fucking Sean Allardyce on Wednesday at home. Right, now a poll. And there you go. There's a new poll in the chat. Have a look at it. Take your vote, put your votes in and all that. And yeah, we'll go from there. That's exactly, Chris. Think before you speak, Chris. Think before you speak. Oh, dear. Well, someone doesn't like me complaining in the old chat. Oh, yeah, dislike. Here's what it is. Right, I'm going to be back. I'm just turn my camera off for speakers to be on still, but I'm going to turn my camera off for a few minutes. I've got to get dinner on the go anyway, get that started, and then I'll be back just before the second half kicks off. See you in a minute. Oh. So I'm just checking the voting system. We're going over the votes. 3 votes so far. 1 for no. I'm assuming a couple for yes. In that side of things on the poll, keep an eye on that. I will be back on the screen itself very, very soon, so do bear with me. Okay, I'm so confused right now. Did have 9 likes and 1 dislike, and I got no dislikes and 7 likes. That is so confusing. What the hell? Anyway, it is what it is. Second half be getting underway any moment now, so I've got to go over and check, see it's streamed up and ready for that. I think I'm back up on the screen yet. I'll be back. 1 second. Come on. Go. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Right. Try this again. Odds on this side not working now. Didn't even impress Arsenal itself, but okay. Here we go. So, come on, Arsenal. No fucking about tonight. Please, please, no fucking up today. Don't bottle it today. Don't do a Spurs on us. A bit of speed would be a fantastic thing to be. Oh, please wake up. No Suswell looks at half time either. Because he made, even though, as I said before half time, he needs to bring Xhaka on at half time. For Fabio Vieira, put Odegaard back in where he's comfortable in, where he usually plays. Bring the balance back and all that. Because he made the sub anyway, because of Smith, Mountain, Trossard having to go off and Smith were coming on. He decided, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait another 10, 15 minutes if you're lucky. Again, title race, Southampton v Leicester. You've got to love Sky's logic here. And the BT as well. Got for a BT in there as well. They'll show every single Man City game between the end of the season, no matter what, between the two channels. Arsenal, though, we're not going to see them on TV Premier League wise until we play Liverpool at Anfield. Makes sense of that, everyone. But we've got a good and bare Leicester Southampton versus Leicester. And Josh like that. Joke. Title race, mid-table / relegation team. Plymouth have scored against Charlton. Ryan Hardy or Hardy. Whatever you want to take that. Chuba Akpom has scored for Middlesbrough, 3-0 to them against Reading. Still no goals at Stamford Bridge. There's another game that's no goals yet. Wolves versus Tottenham, no goals yet. We're not even 5 minutes into the second half and it's buffering already. Right, Sky, BT, any broadcasters out there in the UK, stop this BS of it's a blackout at 3 o'clock. It didn't stop showing all the games during the COVID lockdown and all that at 3 o'clock and all that. So stop it now. Sort your lives out. Do what's right by the UK fan base as well, not just worldwide. And let us watch every game that we want to watch. Because this isn't on anymore. God, outside. I was out there earlier. It's about 11:30. It was freezing. Imagine time wasting. Not the car somewhere. No, Chelsea have scored. It's a miracle. They know where the back of the net is. They've got their goal a month sorted. Net for this month, this coming month. Millionaire being millionaire for Leeds. Had one job today, Leeds. One job. Well done. You're keeping put on a job still. Same thing. I'll take the piss. I can still take the piss out, even though my team's losing. Wesley Fofana scored, by the way. Even though my team's losing and in a title race, and we're losing today at home to a team in the relegation zone to try and do it. Brighton are 2-0 up. West Ham, they've got a second. They've got to. They want to survive and not go down to the Championship. They need to go get rid of David Moyes. But at the same time, even in the predicament I'm in at the moment, with my team losing in the title, but we're in a title race, but we're losing at home to a shit team, I can still take the piss out of Chelsea. Come on, need to wake up. Straight down the Cockapoo's throat. It's a good shot, but it's a frustration shot at the same time. It's just for fuck's sake, just have a shot and hope for the best. From Odegaard. But my point is, the thing is, Stefan, my point is, my point is that literally, as UK fans, we shouldn't have to find streams to watch games in the country we're living in. No other country in the world does that to the respective nations' people. It's ridiculous, especially the money. Especially the money people pay nowadays for Sky, BT, Amazon. Just for example, just then, from the Premier League point of view, and we still don't get every game. People in America pay less. They pay £10 a month, and they get every game for the entire weekend at Premier League at any time. People go, oh, but if they opened up the floodgates, it would affect the lower leagues. Well, because the reason why the lower leagues at the moment, the fans can't see that, go to the Arsenal game and can't watch it on TV, might go to a lower league because they just need to get out and watch a game of football because they can't actually, as you say, can't watch it. If you give them the option, sad as it is for the lower league teams, for the fans to actually support these Arsenal, Man Cities, Man United, etc. They would actually choose to watch the team they support, not feel like they're being forced to watch lower league football because they're not allowed to watch 3:00 games illegally in the UK. It's ridiculous that such a rule that's so outdated now is still in place, and there's no talk of actually ending it either. Unless there's a pandemic, we have to bear it, basically. It's ridiculous. I've been saying for the last few months, the sooner Amazon or other streaming sites come together and take on all the Premier League rights and do what they've done recently, the worse it's going to be for us in the UK anyway. How is it fair that anywhere else in the world you can watch an Arsenal game, no matter what time it kicks off here in the UK, a 3:00 game for us, whatever time it is where they are, they can watch it, no problem. They pay a certain fee, done. In terms of a subscription fee to a certain sports channel or whatever, it's there, done. It's there for them if they want it. Us, on the other hand, are second-rate citizens, and we live in the UK. I'll be pretty honest. I don't give a rat's backside about the lower league. As I've just said, people, as it stands, the Arsenal fans, the Chelsea fans that can't watch the games as we speak, that are going to like the lower leagues and all that, they've been forced to, basically. That's basically what it is. They have been forced to go and watch. They want to watch football live. They've got to go to a lower league game. They can't get to their game itself. They can't watch it on TV at 3 o'clock. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's it. The title's gone. Title's gone. Title's gone. We bottled it. We bottled it at home to Bournemouth, 19th in the league. We've bottled it. Second Bournemouth goal in his career. And they're loving it. The Sky are loving it. That's going to piss me off even more. Sky are loving it as well. Fucking bottle jobs. The bottle jobs. I don't care what anyone says. To come back from the adversity of a few weeks ago, beat Villa the way we did, beat Leicester, beat Everton, a game in hand, get that 5-point cushion. In the end, the result didn't go away against them at midday today. And what do we do? We're at home to Bournemouth and we're 2-0 down. That is pathetic. That is fucking pathetic defending. We've bottled it. At this stage of the season, having a 5-point gap going into today's matches, we've bottled it now. It's advantage back to City. Tottenham fans, Chelsea fans, Liverpool fans will all be loving this now. At home to 19th in the table, Bournemouth. Bournemouth that got battered last week against City. Battered. And Bournemouth at home last week. Where was this last week, Bournemouth? Pathetic. Fucking had enough. The way Merson shouted goal, I thought it was an Arsenal goal. The way he went off on one, I thought it was an Arsenal goal. So I was like, oh no, it's Bournemouth. Like, seriously. Fucking joke. I'm not in the mood for this. I'm really not in the mood for this. So now we can't. The thing is now, losing today now, we're going to lose. There's no way we can't come back and win this. It's Arsenal. We don't do that nowadays. Under half hour to turn this around, ain't going to happen. And yeah, we've now got to win every other game now. We have to. We cannot even draw or lose at Man City. What did I say? Don't get complacent. Play game by game. Do your job. What they done today? 7 seconds in, complacent. Second half, complacent. 2 sloppy goals. It's gifted Bournemouth 3 points basically. They had not even had to try today, Bournemouth, and they're winning 2-0 at our place. It is a joke. And guess what? It'll be a first as well. The first time Bournemouth ever win at Arsenal, Highbury or the Emirates. We should be this, Stefan. That's the point. When you're in the title race, at any stage of a season, middle, or this stage, or whatever, or the last knockings, we should be pumping Bournemouth in. He said, pumping. Bournemouth here. 3-4 at the very least. Not losing 2-0 to 2 sloppy goals that we've gifted them. It is what it is. We've gifted both goals. 7 seconds in. 7 seconds in at home. We gift them a goal. And then we've given them another goal just there 5 minutes ago. And we're at home, and we're top of the league. We ain't winning no title. We ain't. This is our best opportunity this season after 18 years. And the pressure's got to them. The pressure's got to them. 13 games to go. And he's at home of all teams. Bournemouth. And we've got Fulham next week. That's going to be harder. Even without their best midfielder, that's going to be hard. We've got Leeds in a few weeks' time as well. Then we've got the break. No, I've got Fulham. Then it's a break. Then we've got Leeds at home, Liverpool, and then Southampton, someone else, and then the running. We bottled it. We have bottled it today. And Chris, again, you're saying you find it's hilarious, mate, but at least we're in the title. At least we was in the title race this season. Not going to win it, but at least we was in it. We're floating around mid-table, losing at home to Leeds. You know, I'm saying that we're losing at home to fucking Bournemouth. Joke. I swear if it's 3-0, I fucking third TV screen. Come on! Thank God for that. I think Partey just scored. I think it's Partey just said 2-1 after. Come on! Come on! 62 minutes. We've got the chance now. We've got to. But with 2 points, but then that's the point. It'll be 2 points as it stands. It'll be a 2-point lead. We continue going to Man City, going 2 points. We can't lose the Man City game. Thank God for that. Partey on first start back properly. Oh, thank God. Smith, I think it was Smith Rowe, the assist, he said. 62 minutes in, we've got 72, 82. Just fucking hell. Come on, no messing about now. Yep, get the ball and get back to the centre circle. If we can get a second in the next 10, between now and the 72nd minute, we might pull this off. I don't think we will. Get my hopes up here. Oh, the goalkeeper's been booked for Bournemouth. So he's a Pompey again. Good finish though. Good finish. Apparently, bloody Neto's punched someone and he's been booked for it. Do they VAR check this? Seriously? Has he actually taken the mick? Oh, been fouled, ref. Go, that was near you. Or has he been time wasting? Oh, is he time wasting? That's what he's doing. He's time wasting. God, 2-1. It's still not good. We need to come on. Can't be losing. Can't be drawing. Let's be honest. But we can't be losing. Especially can't be losing. So Neto's on the booking, so he can more with what just over half hour to go. Can't be really time wasting now, can you, prick? He will be sent off, hopefully. Right, get ice on, so bear with me a second. Point or more if City goes top. I can't see them blowing. Yeah, not at this stage of the season. That's my point. We need to win. 7 is the point. It's like a 3-point gap, and then still can't afford to lose the Manchester game. But we need to win this now. We need to score a second goal in the next between now and the 72nd. Oh, Decoy's been sent off for Palace. Oops. That's not good for them. Well, as I say, we need to win. We now need to grab the initiative, get another goal quick, and then the last 20 minutes plus injury time, literally just bombard them at 2-2 for that third. The longer it stays 2-1, the more chance they're going to come away with something. It's all Pompey. We keep saying Pompey all day. They're now winning against Cambridge United. Bishop scoring for Pompey. Millwall now 3-1 down up to Norwich. Gabriel Saza has just scored. Alex Pritchard just scored for Sunderland. They're 3-1 down there. Oh, there's really nothing else to do with this. Right, there's a mic. Get my rice on for dinner. I'll be back in a sec. Come on. 3-0. Matola for Brighton. Sorry, yes, as I was putting my last on, Brighton scored. 2-0, yes, come on! Ben White just scored. Get in there. I think his first goal for the Arsenal as well. Come on! Why you got to make hard work of it, guys? Why have you got to put me through this stress today? Come on!
First Arsenal goal in 69 games. You'd have got long odds if you'd gone for Thomas Partey and Ben White to score the 2 Arsenal goals today, which have leveled things.
Go for the win now. No mercy. Kill the bastards. Kill them.
They've been absolutely brilliant, Jeff, and this goal is a superb team goal. It's lovely play. Falls to Solly March, who's central, plays the ball out to Gross, he crosses it, and Matoma slided in at the far post. 3-0 to Brighton. Brilliant performance from them.
Queen of the South 3 aired to
We're 2-0 down.
I'm doing my own
Anxiety.
dinner. I've got myself some salmon and potatoes.
Oh, you don't want what we're doing, right? You sure?
Yeah.
Ain't there.
Because I heard you and I was like, he's chilling on the scratch list. Who the fuck is he yelling at?
What? You didn't see me live? I've got to do this, by the way, because otherwise there's not leaving much to the imagination.
Like, so long that I was like, you must have done that by now.
Look at that one. Almost gave up at one point, to be honest. Oh, the stress. Don't set virtue all draw now after all that. I'll cry. Come on. Wouldn't mind I can't see the goal because the fucking stream went. They're still not sorted the stream out yet. For God's sake. Oh, I'm gonna cry. You know what? We've been off actual watching it. I'm gonna watch the match today. We're doing match today later anyway. So Ben White's goal would be a surprise to me. Partly I did see so if we do score one, that'd be a surprise as well. We'll just sit back, watch soccer Saturday and pray for the best. But yeah, West Ham are 3-0 down there. I mean, David Moyes has got to be sacked. He's got to be sacked before Monday morning. With 12 games to go after this. Ipswich 4-0. Chaplin scored a brace. Stoke 4-1. Dwight Gale. Come on, Arsenal. Come on.
Come down.
No, I was just pressing back. I don't know who it is either. Can't even
It's probably her. She was on the breakfast.
I was pressing back the stairs then. Why put me through this stress, guys? I know it's Arsenal, but come on, it's Bournemouth for going out how we played. If it was a decent team, then fair enough, I could understand. No disrespect to Bournemouth, but you're not a decent team this season anyway. Oh, Reece Nelson came on as well. He's come on. Come on. What could be free? Almost 3-2 about it. Hit the post. For fuck's sake. To Arsenal, obviously. I can put us through the mill, eh? Clip this up. All them YouTube channels out there do these grab clips of us streaming these games, like reactions and all that. Clip this game, this stream particularly. Jesus. Derby 2-2 against Shrewsbury. We're 2-0 up, now 2-2. Someone's eating something, Kaylee. Someone's eating something on the stairs and I can't see who. I heard a crunch. I could hear a crunch, that's what I'm saying. QPR losing 2-0 to Rotherham. Come and develop a soft foot for Celtic, Ryan. No stress like this. It's too easy in the Celtic in the SPL league. Might as well call it Celtic League. Let's be honest. Fucking always win it nowadays. Once in the blue moon, they let Rangers win it. Unbeaten. Oh, days. Cold coffee, eh? Oh, he's 10 years, isn't it, with this game? Oh, you and me both, my friend. You and me both. Well, we're 5-0 down now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
15 minutes to go, it's 2-2. When Rangers were doing a 9 in a row, I was doing my. That was years ago. God knows how many years ago that was. And then you had doing that. Then you had your little spell, and then it came together where it was like 1 year they'd win it, then you'd win it, then they'd win it, and you'd win it. Then they went into financial disarray. You took advantage of that, set them down to the bottom tier of Scottish football, and then you've completely demolished any competition of the SPL basically by just going, "Hi Celtic, boom, hi Celtic, boom," every year, apart from one season. Since Rangers were put down in the dungeons of Scottish football and to rebuild, only one season Celtic haven't won the league, and that was Rangers under Steven Gerrard unbeaten. And what do? Go and hire some unknown manager. Steven Gerrard has second thoughts and screws everything up. And it's back to square one. We're back to square one again in terms of Celtic dominating the SPL again. Because Gerrard thought he was bigger and better fish to fry elsewhere. Yeah. It's a great rivalry. I do respect them as a club, says Stefan. Yeah, I don't know how it comes up yet. What was that? Still 0-0 between Wolves and Tottenham, though. That's one. At least one result's decent, though. In terms of Tottenham not winning, touch wood. Couldn't you almost go for Wolves? Fucking hell. Leeds doing everyone a favour and letting Potter stay in the job for another game. Still 1-0 there at the bridge. Oh, bloody cat. Oh, dear. Move the tush. Move. Oh. So as it stands, guys, by the way, it's up in the air. These are going to make an appearance again this season. Depending on this result, these may stay, these may go. That's all I'm saying. If we don't win, you'll never see these again this season. That means they're a jinx. One game they come in and this happens. Corner, come on, lads, come on. I'm just relying on Paul Merson now. I've given up on the stream. They're finding a decent stream to watch now. Yeah, as I say, I was completely given up on the looking for a decent stream to actually watch the game. 20 minutes late, and then they score two, and then literally just like everything goes from Paul. Everything's coming from Paul Merson now on Sky. We can't settle for a 2-2 draw. We've got one way or the other. We have to get the win.
Well,
5-1 Stoke. Oh, behave yourself. Oh, it's only 3 inches away. Yeah. Fuck off, his house will be there then. Yeah, Stoke winning 5-1 against away to Sunderland. Dwight Gale again. Could do with another Arsenal goal. That's me and you both, my friend. Me and you both, Tom. Hibs on my team. I like Motherwell and Aberdeen a lot as well. So basically, you basically don't like the old firm. Of course you do. These arms shouldn't be wherever they were then. In the penalty area, and you're defending, if they're like that, even if it's 3 inches away, you're asking for trouble. Unless your arms would be like that, it hits you, then fair enough. Pardon me. Go on, Blackpool. Still, was it Blackpool playing Burnley? It's 0-0 currently. 82nd minute. The goal machine that has been Burnley this season in the Championship hasn't provided any goals yet, as of yet. Let's go, Blackpool. Let's go. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, come on, come on. So fucking, I'm so tense. I swear if it's 2-1, I'll be disappointed. Even though we're 2-0 down, I'll still be disappointed. Come on, we can't be drawing or losing home to Bournemouth. Let's see how the poll's going, by the way, in the old chat with what, how many minutes ago. Nowhere near you, even know. Cat. Right, so let's look at this poll. Five votes in the poll so far. 60% said yes, and 40% said no. In terms of can Arsenal come back in the second half and win the match? You can still vote in the poll if you haven't already. Still 1-0 at Villa Park between 2 Villa against Palace. Then Palace down to 10 then. If I'm I'm thinking this season wise, what happened to Palace from last season? Gallagher aside, what they're doing to him? Massively underperforming for him. The players that were here from last year are still here. Still there. Oh, Millwall pulled one back, 2-3 to Norwich still, but they pulled one back from Millwall. Fleming with the goal. Big up, Mark. Yeah, mate, don't. You should have been in from the start. Literally from the start when the goal started going in, straight from me off. This stream, I have been stressed like you would not believe. If it's not fucking conceding a sloppy goals, the 2 goals we conceded have been sloppy. It's literally finding streams, 2 minutes for that, and it goes and make sure it's looking for something. I just go up in the end. 2 minutes, about 2 minutes before, 2 to 5 minutes before Ben White scored the equaliser. I've just literally, I'm giving up. I'm going for Paul Merson now. And Ben White scores, and now I'm just hanging on Paul Merson's every word now. Because I was just giving up trying to find a decent stream to watch. It doesn't buffer every fucking 2 to 3 minutes or cut out after 5. Yeah. It is what it is. How much today's going to be fun if you drop points today. Got a fucking shitty advert, but I've got to put on mute. In the meantime, I don't know what's going to be in Arsenal because of the fucking advert. Behave. Don't say that, Nemeth. Do not say that to me. Don't. No. Goal, Wolves. I thought you said goal. You gave me hope. I thought it was an Arsenal goal. God's sake. I mean, it's a positive in one sense if it stands in terms for the Wolves, but we said goal. I think, Arsenal goal. Well, hey. Fuck's sake. Almost got up and almost leaping from the other side of the room. Adamar Traore just scored. Traore. Oh, brilliant. You are bad when Traore scores against you. Baby Oil FC scores. I don't care. What cares about Arsenal? Plymouth have beaten Charlton 2-0 now. Not good news for you, Stefan, in your League One situation. Obviously betting out for that second spot between yourselves and Plymouth. Yep, Spuds are losing. But when Nemeth went goal, like, we love you, Ryan, in goal, I thought Arsenal goal. I was like, what? Come on. Here goes Wolves. I was like, yay, but I want it more for Arsenal. We need the goal to win, obviously. I was literally about to leap across the room if it was an Arsenal goal. Come on, lads. I don't like the fact we scored them 2 quick goals to get 2-1 and 2-2. And for the last half hour, we just literally just been peppering and not getting the ball in the net now. Yeah, Murph, don't do it to me again. Murph, stop doing that to me. God's sake. Danny Welbeck. Oh, Danny Welbeck scored for Brighton. You will be sorry now. If Arsenal don't win, you will be sorry because you've been giving me just twice now. You've done me. You give me hope.
It's 11 men back as far as Bournemouth are concerned, but are Arsenal creating anything, Les? Not really, Jeff. Not really.
89th minute.
Injury time. Xhaka's on for Vieira, but they're probing. There might be another chance. This Odegaard put one over the bar. Should have done better. They're on the attack now. Wide with a cross, and it's out for another corner. All hands to the pump, isn't it? As far as they are concerned, Aston Villa leading against 10 man. Crystal Palace is not all hands to the pump for Villa, though, is it? No, it's been comfortable, but there was a chance there for Palace to set piece, and Zaha done ever so well to win a free kick. Went in and had
No fake scores, please. I won't have a stroke, Stefan. I won't have a stroke. I'll just be pissed off. Because that's twice now. It's his goal.
They're trying to make a play on the sun. White's down. White crosses the ball. Keeper comes and takes it. 6 minutes.
6 minutes injury time. No, literally, yes. Then it comes in twice, going goal. I'm thinking Arsenal goal, 3-2. Wolves, Brighton. I don't care about Brighton. That was 3-0 anyway. Oh, because Wolves. I can let you go with the Wolves one because it involved Tottenham losing. But when it comes to Arsenal, When it comes to when it comes to Brighton, I don't care because obviously there's 3-0 anyway. It doesn't affect us. So I've got 5 minutes left of injury time of 6. Fuck's sake. Seriously, now you want to come up with me? Get off the coat.
Will there be one last opportunity for Leeds at Stamford Bridge? There may very well be. Yeah, they've got a corner. It's going to be Sam Greenwood who's going to whip this ball in front. They had one a couple of minutes ago. Maybe it's come up again, and Joseph had a.
Brian, keep calm. Well, stop giving me hope. Oh dear, but yeah, I won't have a strike. I won't get that bad.
Right foot, here we go. He puts it high into the box. Verber heads it down. No, he gets a head on it. He goes straight into Kepa's hands. That could be it, Jeff. Could be it indeed. Harrogate 0, Gillingham 0. Middlesbrough beat Reading by 5 goals to 0. Elgin City 0. Bonnie Red Rose won the title. The second division Stirling, Arsenal, Swans come forward in their red and white. Still the led in black from Bournemouth. Defence manfully.
Well, good thing I don't vote Tory then, eh, Stefan?
Crosses it in and it's blocked by Billion and they won the ball on the pitch. And we will start again. They have had 28 attempts on goal. Arsenal's finished 2 to it's all over.
28 attempts at goal. Fuck's sake. That's only from going make it 2-1. Full time at the bridge, 1-0 Chelsea. They're celebrating like they've won the league. They haven't, obviously. Todd Bowley's got a smile on his face, thinking I don't have to sack my mate. But everyone else, the rest of the league can rejoice. Graham Potter's going nowhere for another week. After a scrappy 1-0 win. Yeah, exactly, Stefan. Or it could be 2-0 Wolves. Oh, he's offside apparently. Yeah, the less we get into it, the better, but yeah. Oh, tonight's going to be fun, isn't it? Watch fucking City when we draw 2-2 this lot. Wolves 2. No, apparently it's offside the goal, so it's still 1-0. Jimenez put the ball in there, but it was offside apparently. Oh, for God's sake. Two more minutes. 94th minute, got 2 more minutes to go. Colonel, behave yourself. Well, again, Stefan, we all knew that. We all called it. As football fans, we all said all this at the time, but no. The media backing Graham because he was English. Right is on, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
A draw might be a point going to Stefan.
I think you can take a draw at this point, wouldn't you?
From 2-0 down, but we made it 2-0 to them. It's a 3-point gap, all level, but we got to play City as well. So I'd rather have us fight the cushion.
Well, there you go. I don't think you put out a particularly strong team.
I think you went too attacking in these teams.
Well, there you go.
seconds to go. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Stefan, but it's just like you'd rather have the cushion we had initially, because now we've not only have we got to then beat Fulham now next week, and hope at some point between now and Man City that they drop points and we just keep winning between now and City. And then I wouldn't mind we got Liverpool before that. For God's sake.
I think you should have been slaughtering them.
Hmm.
But if you don't put that proper strong team, it happens.
Oh, for God's sake. Seconds ago, you're going after Molyneux for nothing. Chelsea said meant they're staying up, exactly, yeah. Yes! Come on! Reece Nelson.
I've just turned it all off.
Oh, it's already, yeah? Cool. Reece Nelson, first game back after 6 months. What a shot! Come on! Oh, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this today?
Man City
Academy.
won.
Yeah, 2-0. We had to win this today. Academy players just scored. Well,
I don't
from our
mind
academy.
watching these guys because they're quite funny to
It was
watch.
Mercer as well, so at least there's an
Yeah.
ex-Arsenal covering it. Come on. Reece Nelson with the winner. He's a god.
Well, how much extra time was there?
6 minutes. But then they started wasting time, so they've had to do more time as well.
Well, Bournemouth will take the draw all day long.
They would have done. Fucking, why do we do this today? Against
Didn't your guys turn up?
Gary's, I haven't seen Gary. Liam's at the game itself. He's there behind that goal.
So who's been on there with you?
I did message Russ, but
So
what's that?
you've done this on your own today?
Yeah, it's
So
fine.
there's no one on there?
At the moment, no.
Oh,
No,
straight, you're doing this live,
yeah, I've been going back and forth doing the cooking and all that.
there's no one there even watching you.
Oh, the people watching, as
Oh,
in,
okay.
yeah, there's
But
people
they can
watching,
hear our talking, can they?
somewhat. Not,
Yeah. You know me cream?
so yeah, I'm going, yeah.
Didn't put it in the box. They sent another box.
So there's another delivery.
Yeah, or something like that. There's no reason why it couldn't have been in the box.
No. There we go. Jesus Christ. The full-time whistle has gone. Reece Nelson just run up the other end of the pitch and he's celebrating with Ramsdale and Ben White on the screen here. I'm so happy. Again, it's been big questions of Reece over when he was out on loan last season at final. Would he come back? Would he have a chance under Arteta? He scored a fantastic goal against couple goals against is it a hat-trick or 2 goals against Forest. He then got injured in his first, I think it's one of his first games back since he's come back from injury at the Emirates, and he scores the winning goal. That could be huge. Who would have thought 2-0 down by full time? I'm here celebrating 3-2. Reece Nelson gets the winning goal, and must go, what a goal. Never stop believing full-time result. It was full hope. Honestly, I'll be honest. When they scored that second goal, and I saw the second goal because I was watching this A stream till 2-1, and then because I kept messing about, I just gave up on it. I went full pelt. Paul Merson, it's all on you. You are my eyes and ears. Help me out. At 2-0, I'll be honest. I actually thought we'd lost. I thought we'd blown it. I thought we'd bottled it. You guys that was here at the time, you all saw my reaction. I was far from happy. I was very critical in what I said at the time. But Arsenal they found a way. The party getting that goal, and then straight not long afterwards, in that 10 minutes spell that I mentioned, Ben White then gets the equaliser. He's first for the club. I had hope, and then Nemeth started teasing me. Wall goal, Wolves, which is fantastic because now it's full time there. And Wolves won 1-0. Come on, loving it. Goal, Brighton, even though it's 3-0, like you need to care about that, Ryan. It's like, oh dear. Last kick of the game, the last attack. I can't wait. I cannot wait to watch it next day now. Or you know what? I'll probably see it online beforehand, but I will be doing. I was going to do it anyway, win, lose or draw, obviously, because it is the business end of the season. As I said at the start of the stream, it is the business end. It did look like we were starting to crumble a bit today in terms of all teams, they're Bournemouth, but we found that we've come back, showed great character, and come back and got the win. No more moaning, Ryan. Depends. From here on in, 12 games to go now. 12? 12 games, isn't it? 12 games to go. We've got Fulham next week. Obviously got Lisbon midweek. I'm talking about league-wise. Fulham next week. And then I think that's break, isn't it? I think it's an international break. And then we've got Leeds. So hopefully there won't be any more moaning in the next few Arsenal watch-alongs, men's-wise, between now and Liverpool. But Liverpool and Anfield might be different depending on if they've got something to fight for or not. And it's in our situation. But we're back to 5 points clear. Let's quickly look at the fixture list again. Upcoming. All right, bear with me a moment. 91, 94 feet. No, don't care. Matches. So, yeah, Bournemouth is out of the way. We've got Lisbon midweek. League-wise, we've got Fulham, Palace. That's it. Fulham and Palace. Yeah, Fulham, Palace, international break. Come back. We've got Leeds and Liverpool. Then we've got West Ham, Southampton. Then it's running then. Last 6 games with Man City, Chelsea, Newcastle, and then the last 3, Brighton, Forest, and Wolves. If we are top of the league after the full-time whistle at Newcastle on May 6th, this could change actually because of the TV schedule and all that. If at the full-time whistle of the Newcastle away game, we're still top of the league, we're going to win the league. We are going to win the league, but play it by ear there. They're making me work. They're making me fucking work for it. This title. I've had to wait 18 years for this, going on 19. I was 14. It was Friday to my 15th birthday when Arsenal last lifted a trophy, league title, and now we're I'm fucking gonna be 34 if we do this shit. Blimey. Oh my days. Just turned 34 as well. I've been by the time we do actually win it, by the time I had to lift it on the 28th, I'll be 8 days into me 34th. But year of birth or whatever I can call it. Bloody hell. On behalf of Leeds, cheers, lads. On behalf of everyone in the Premier League, back to you, Tom. Thank you for keeping Graham Potter in the job for another week. It could be that today was the difference. If we'd lost today, like you can go back and check the stream. We went 1-0 and 2-0 down, especially 2-0 down. I was saying we bottled the title. That's it. Man City going to go and do us now and all that. These sort of fixtures are key, and the fact we turned it around and Reece Nelson again. I'm so happy for him that he's been given the chance this season, and today as well, scoring that goal. I can imagine what the dressing room was like as we speak. This is what good teams do. Congratulations to Arsenal. Thank you very much. Obviously, Ipswich won as well, but Plymouth, I think they won as well. I think Plymouth won as well. So that's keeping it interesting there in League One. We shouldn't. That's the thing, Russ. I've mentioned this. I did say this at the time, even throughout the stream. We shouldn't be going 1-0 down 7 seconds in, 2-0 down at all against the ball, against any team in that situation. But we found a way either way. We dug in. Years gone by, Russ. Years gone by. We go 2-0 down. That's it. Against anyone, that's it. We give up. Fluke. I've now got my brother calling Arsenal fluky bastards. Okay, cool. You know what? If it wins us a title, give me a fluke all day long. Oh, God's sake. As I said earlier, anyone that does these little clippy bits of football fans that do these watch-alongs and all that, this is the string that do it. Because it is a proper roller coaster of emotions. I was stressed. I was stressed for the first part of that game, first part of this match. I'm stressed. And even at 2-1, I'm thinking, yeah, we can do. We're back in, but can we do this? It's not fucking rely on we're back in the game to put handbrake on. No, we got back in, and we just went again and again and again. We just 2-2 for the last 20 odd minutes of the 25 minutes. It was gun ho. And I say Reece Nelson got the winner. One of our own. Oh dear. But yeah, I'm now going to be closing off the poll actually, because there's no point in that poll being active actually. One sec. But yeah, we'll be doing this. I will be doing a podcast this Monday. Actually, either tomorrow night or Monday, I'll be doing a podcast in reaction to this. But yeah, I do agree with us. We shouldn't be going 2-0 down, but we did. But we found a way. We still dug deep. And not years gone by, we would have given up in the last 10 plus years in that situation. We found a way, and that's the important thing. We never gave up. We dug deep, got the goal back, got the second goal, and then just ploughed them for the last 25 minutes, half hour. Just ploughed the life out of the bastards, squeezed everything out of it. And eventually, academy play as well. I keep saying it, but it's again, as for any fan, any football fan, if one of your own, you're in a situation like this, and one of your own produced players from the academy scores a winner like that in that situation, it means so much more than it would do if it was an Odegaard winner or Gabriel or Saliba or Zinchenko, even though he's an Arsenal fan. You know what I'm saying? It's because he's come through. We've produced him in the first place all the way through. That itself means so much more. Right, let's close this poll off anyway. 7 votes in that second poll, by the way. 71% said yes, 29% said no. So 29% can go. And I wonder who that 29% was. Wouldn't it be a Liverpool fan who I was digging out when he was giving me crap in the first half? Even at 2-0 giving me crap. Imagine how he disappeared, by the way. He at 2-1 didn't reappear. 2-2 didn't reappear. Hasn't reappeared since the 3-2 full-time whistle. Dear. We love you really, Chris. We love you really. If you can give us a board 0-0 draw tomorrow, Chris, against Liverpool, against Manchester United, I'll love you even more. But yeah. Oh dear. The game is over now. Move on to the next match, Russ. But there's cause conversation. There is. I get what Russ is trying to say. We shouldn't be in that situation in the first place. But the counteract that, in terms of the positive, to turn it into a positive, we still found a way out of a really crap situation. Stefan, what would you like to kick off? The late kick-off today is Southampton versus Leicester. I can rest easy now, says Colonel. I voted after the match for a giggle. I bet you did. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up now, guys. I will be back. What time is it actually tonight? I don't want to say a time and then it's actually earlier than what I say or late than what I say. So let's have a quick look. Match of the day is going live at 20 past. So we'll go live at 10:15 tonight ourselves, 5 minutes before the show starts. Match of the day, go through all the highlights, relive this game. I get to see the Ben White equaliser and Reece Nelson, hopefully screamer, winning goal. And all the other drama up and down the league today. Yeah, thanks for popping along, keep me sane, keep me company, and keep me somewhat relaxed, considering all things considered. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Not just tonight in terms of match of the day, but also from an Arsenal perspective tomorrow for the County League Cup final in the women's side of things. Chelsea versus Arsenal at Selhurst Park. Winner takes home the League Cup trophy for this year, and we need to take it. We need to win it. We need to win something because I ain't looking forward to the rest of this season with women. I'm being honest, if I'm being honest, but it is what it is. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you hopefully 10:15 tonight for the match of the day stuff. Until then, as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.